Hey, good morning, my viewer. I want to say Happy New Year. Just thank God for another opportunity to witness the year 2022. And I pray as we started well, we are going to end well. In Jesus' name. It's nice to be on the program this time around. First time in year 2022. And I wish I always saying that I employ all my viewers. If you have not subscribed, please try to subscribe. This is going to be another wonderful year whereby we're going to be talking about a lot of things for the success of our marriage. The most essential thing I expect you to do for me this year is for you to please just subscribe. Join me so that whenever we're putting in any program like this, you can be a partaker of it, you can be a benefit of it as well. You should just subscribe by clicking on ajlive65@yahoo.com. You will see the subscribing button by the side. Just try to click on it, ajlive65@yahoo.com. While I'm on program today is to review part of the things we've gone over last year. Especially, I want to mention on 10 important things that is very, very essential for success of our marriages. And I used to call it 10 commandments of life. That is the way I used to tell people. But it's 10 important things that's so essential that if we work on this year, that is very, very essential for a successful and formidable marriage. Even though I've mentioned some of it last year, some of it have been, some of you might have been practicing some of it, but I know you can still get one or two things that can be hard up to make your marriage a success. So the first thing I'm going to mention is love. We all understand that the love is so essential in relationship. Very, very essential in relationship. Some people are even into marriage. I've discovered some people in marriage that they don't love their partner. They just believe the marriage has to be. They just needed a partner. They get married. When you're talking to them about love, they will telling you, what do you mean by love? That don't fake yourself. There's no love anymore. There's nothing like love. I'm telling you, there's love. You can build love. You see, one thing about love is that you build love in relationship. Love don't just come. You build love in relationship. There's some people who believe that there's love at sight. I used to tell people there's nothing like love at sight. You might like somebody when you see him or her for the first time, you might like him, but that doesn't mean you love him. You get to know people the more you get to know people, the more you grow love. There's some things that you get to know about him that build love in you. So the more you get to know each other, the more you love each other. So there's still chances for you to love your partner. Learn to understand each other. There are a lot of things, there's a lot of positive things in both of you that you can put into consideration that you cannot even get from somewhere else, that you only get through your partner. That build love. So learn to love each other. It's very, very essential. Loving each other is very, very essential this year. And secondly, trust. When I'm talking about trust, there's no relationship that can work without trust. I've said this several times. Trust is so essential. Trust is just like a foundation in relationship. So you should learn to trust each other. Don't doubt. Don't think that your partner is. Don't assume anything about your partner. If you have trust in your partner, the side talk will never have way to ruin your relationship. Learn to trust one another. Learn to trust, learn to believe one another. Trust your partner is so essential. Very, very essential. Respect. When I'm talking about respect, you should learn to respect one another. The people used to say respect is reciprocal. That's exactly the way it is. Learn to respect. Don't see your partner as your slave. See your partner as your helpmate. Like the Bible says, they are helpmates, especially women. They are helpmates. They are not a slave in relationship. See, when you see your partner as an helpmate, it will be easier for you to respect such a person. Like you're having a business, relationship is just like a business. You have shareholder, you don't disrespect your shareholder because they are contributing into the business. They are contributing both financially, they are contributing even in advice, they are contributing to make the business grow. The same thing goes with your partner. So when you have a partner, you respect him, he's going to respect you, you treat him with respect, he's going to feel comfortable to relate with you. Respect is very, very essential in our marriage. Let's learn to respect each other. And another thing is to appreciate. Let's learn to appreciate one another. No matter how little anybody contributed into relationship, learn to appreciate. No matter how small, learn to appreciate. Appreciation is so essential. I'm telling you, so essential. It's so essential. Try to appreciate one another. No matter how little, how small, learn to appreciate one another. And another thing is forgiveness. Forgiveness. You see, in forgiving, you need to have a forgiving spirit. I'm telling you, this is very, very essential. Forgiving spirit. We are bound to step on each other's toes. We are bound to offend each other. Sometimes it might comes up like that because even the brothers, the children that were brought up in the same house, the same family, they offended each other. Not to talk of people who came from different homes, now come together. We have different idea, different upbringing. So definitely there's no way our idea will not be contradicting each other once a while. All we needed to do is learn to talk over it and forgive each other. Forgiving each other and move on. That makes the relationship work. Don't keep malice. Don't keep it in your mind. He has offended me. I will do this. He did this to me. I'm going to do my own. No, it's not going to work like that. Such relationship will never last. It will collapse. I'm telling you, we needed to forgive and forget and move on. It's very, very essential. Another thing is sharing. Sharing, when we are talking about sharing, it's not only material things. We share ideas. We talk over things. Material things is very important. No matter how small, try to share. Don't be everything to me. In a relationship, you don't contribute to nothing. You're going to make your partner feel bad. You're going to make your partner to be reserved. No matter how small you are having, no matter how small you are earning, try to contribute something into the marriage. Try your best to contribute something into the marriage. So that gives courage even to your partner to play his or her role. Don't say, how much am I earning? Well, with this little thing I'm earning, am I going to do this? No, do your quote. That's why you are helpmate. That's why you are helpmate. You needed to have it. You are needed to have a share in the relationship. Not everything is not to men. And everything is not to women. Don't take advantage of one another. Do your own part, no matter how little. Share. And when it comes to idea, bring things to table, discuss and share. Don't take overall decision over anything. Don't believe you are in charge. Whatever you say is final. No. Whatever you say is not the final. Bring things soft to table. No matter how good your idea, you still need to bring it to table for discussion. You discuss about this. You overview it together. Even though it might be a perfect decision, but for the sake of honoring your partner, of respecting your partner, of letting him feel important, bring it to table. This is what I'm thinking. What do you think about it? Let him or her make his own contribution. And if it doesn't go well with what you have as an idea, try to convince him or her. Tell him, let him or her understand why you want it to be this way. Why don't you let us try my idea first. If it doesn't work well, we can still try the other side. So that you make the person feel good, feel important. Sharing is very important. Both materials and idea, we needed to share. So honesty, we needed to be honest in our attitude, in everything we are doing. Be honest. Let your yes be yes and let your no be no. Don't say yes and your partner discover is no. Don't say no and your partner discover is yes. Let your yes be yes, your no be no. This is where I'm going. This is where I'm going. Let them find you exactly where you are going. Whatever you say you want to do, that is how to make the trust very solid. Because when you are honest, your partner see you to be very honest, that gives him more trust in you. You needed to be very, very honest in whatever thing you are doing. Be honest in your doing. Wherever you're going, whatever you want to do, whatever you say, yes, your yes be yes, your no be no. You needed to be very honest to keep a very good and formidable marriage. Very important. Integrity. You needed to be of yourself. Integrity. You something you will do that you be feeling bad. Something you will do that you feel uncomfortable. You don't do it. Something you will do that if your partner discover you doing it, they're gonna relegate your integrity in his presence. You don't even dabble into it. You try as much as possible to coordinate yourself and maintain a good integrity. Coordinate yourself, respect yourself, and so that whatever when you were caught doing something, it won't be something. You won't be so shameful of yourself, even to say a word, even for your partner to respect or to trust you. So you needed to maintain your integrity. It's very, very essential. I'm telling you, it's very, very essential. You needed to. So let's go on compassion. When we are talking of compassionate, it's like you feel others pain. Feel your partner's pain. Don't let everything be about you. Don't let everything be about you in the marriage. Don't let everything be about you in the house. Feel other people's pain. Feel the way they feel. Try to put them into consideration when you're taking any decision. This thing I wanted to do, is it going to affect my partner negatively? Is it going to affect him positively? How is my partner going to feel if I do this? How is my partner feeling about this decision? Present condition, what we are doing presently, the way I'm doing things, how is my partner feeling? You have to be compassionate. Don't let everything be about yourself. Some people doesn't care about anybody. Whatever, all they care about is themselves. If you are dying by their side, you are dying for your sake. They don't care. No matter pain you're going through, they don't care. They won't even look at your side. Let your partner see that you are care. You need to care for your partner. It's very, very essential. That makes him or her very important. That makes him even trust you more. That makes him or her believe into a right relationship. That make him or her know that he doesn't make mistake finding himself, his or herself in that very relationship. You are needed to be very compassionate in your relationship. So it's very essential. And the last thing I'm going to talking about is happiness. How are you going to be happy? When you make sure all these things we have been talking about, you put them into consideration. You work on them. Then you're going to have a happy home. Your happiness should be the happiness of your partner. The happiness of your wife and your children should be your happiness. When your partner is not happy, when your children are not happy, you should not be happy too. You do everything possible to make sure everybody in the relationship are happy. The happiness is so essential. Being a marriage, being a relation, it's like I said earlier on, it's like being a business. If you are not happy with the business you are doing as a shareholder, then definitely you don't need to be into it. You don't need to be into it. It's so essential. It's so essential for you to make others happy. Let them feel comfortable being in that relationship. Let your partner feel very comfortable being in that relationship. Let your children feel comfortable around you. Let everybody be happy seeing you around. Let everyone be happy being within each other. It's very, very essential. I think this way I'm going to stop. Just a tip for the beginning of the year, which I believe is so essential for everybody. Please, let's try to put all these things into practice. Let's work on them. If you have not, and if you have been working on most of them, you can still do more. Whatever you can do, whatever is possible for you to do to make your marriage work this year is very, very essential. Please try as much as possible to make things work. Get away from the Superman or Superwoman you are. I am in charge. Financially, you can be in charge, but that does not mean you are in charge overall. It is normal for somebody to be the husband and wife. Financially, you cannot be at the same level. Sometimes some have upper hand than each other, but at the same time, when you respect, you put all these things I've said into consideration, you put them into practice, you see that it's going to be that will be a leverage whereby everybody we find themselves and make things work. So there won't be the spirit of oppression. For marriage to work, everybody has to be on the same level. We have to come down on the same level. We have to see each other as a shareholder in the relationship for the marriage to work. And I pray as we going on, Heavenly Father, and as we are going on this year, I pray God will teach us, will guide us to see us through year 2022, and our home will never go broken. I want to say thank you guys for listening. Like I always saying, this is a program whereby we're going to be talking about problems in marriage. If you have any issue that needed to be discussed that you want to share with me, please don't hesitate to send me a message on my email, ajlife65@yahoo.com. There is the same page whereby you can subscribe. Just send me a message. Send me an anonymous message. You don't need to put in your name. I don't need your name. Just need the idea. Then we're going to put it out for people. We discuss it. Thereby, by you listening to it, you can be able to, to get solution to your problem, which I'm perfectly sure is going to be of help to you. So until next time when we're going to meet, I want to say thank you to everyone for taking your time to listen to me. So till next time when we're going to see again, I say bye-bye and God bless.